And Senator Ted Cruz is banking on a big night. A win in the Badger State over Donald Trump could guarantee a contested GOP convention. But what happens if Trump shocks many pollsters and pundits and he wins? Utah Senator Ted Cruz supporter Senator Mike Lee is here. Good evening, sir.
Hello.
So I assume that you've seen the polls that Donald Trump is down 10 points to the Marquette and the Fox Business News Channel polls. So you must feel good about the polls.
Absolutely. I feel good about the polls, and having been in Wisconsin with Senator Cruz in the last few days, I feel really good about his momentum.
All right,
He's got a message.
What about the fact that in Wisconsin that there's a crossover? Democrats can vote in the Republican primary, and there are a lot of Democrats who are even unhappy within their own party.
That could shake things up a little bit. It always adds some unpredictability. That said, Democrats are fairly focused on a closely contested race there. And I think Republicans are mostly going to be voting in the Republican primary and vice versa with Democrats.
What is the plan? Obviously, if he wins, that's good news for you. That's good news. That's what you want. If he doesn't win tonight and Donald Trump has, let's say he has a smashing night tonight, what is the strategy or the program for Senator Cruz?
Well, first of all, he is going to win tonight. Secondly, even if he didn't, he's got a lot of momentum going in a lot of other states. I still think that things are headed in the right direction in California, for instance, for Senator Cruz. The fact that it's a closed-loop primary in California, the fact that only Republicans can vote in that is going to benefit Ted Cruz. And he's got a lot of states, including California, where he's still going to do very well.
All right, we bring the viewers in on our show, and this is a chance now for you viewers to vote at home on Twitter. Will Trump surprise the pundits tonight? Tweet yes or no using hashtag Greta. We'll show you your live Twitter votes throughout the show. Senator, you spent time in Wisconsin. What was the single most important issue that you saw people present to Senator Ted Cruz? What were they interested there?
People were worried about the economy and about upward economic mobility, the ability of the poor and middle-class America to get ahead, to work their way out of poverty, to work their way up the economic ladder. They fear that as Washington insiders have colluded, as Washington, D.C. has extended its reach, it's made upward economic mobility more difficult. It's made jobs more scarce. It's made it harder for Americans to get ahead.
We understand, and as Doug reported, that talk radio is a big deal in terms of influencing vote in Wisconsin, and they are behind your candidate.
That's right. There's a lot of conservative talk radio in Wisconsin, and a lot of people who have really delved into the policy issues. And that's really Ted Cruz's strong suit. It's where he does well because he can tell you what he thinks about the fundamental purpose of government, about big picture issues like federalism and separation of powers. Ted Cruz has answers on those issues, and he can explain how they're connected to people's well-being. That resonates well with people in Wisconsin.
All right, Senator, well, good luck to your candidate tonight. I say that to every candidate. Thank you, Senator. Nice to see you.
Likewise.